2014, the use of prescription drugs was at about 655,000 from people ages 12 to 17, which is about 2% of all kids. That fact came from Anthea Paul, who graduated from Oxford with a PhD in medicine, writing in the Journal of Forensic Medicine, published August 2019. We all know that drug abuse is bad, but people abusing prescription drugs is even worse. The FDA should have stricter regulations on prescription drugs. First, I will go over the misuse of prescription drugs in kids and teens, and then I will go over how we can fix that. So first, I will just talk about some of the numbers. A national survey showed that about 6.5 million people are using prescription drugs for other use than medical. And that number is quickly rising. From 2004 to 2014, we saw the biggest increase in that, where the numbers doubled. And in the last 7 years, the drug abuse has gone from 62 people out of 100 to 84. 2% of kids are currently using prescription drugs. 12% have used at least once. 46% of those people have gotten them from family or friends, and only 20% have gotten them from a doctor, and 5% have gotten from a stranger or a dealer, which is scary. That came from Nora Valco, who graduated from the University of Mexico City with a PhD in medicine, writing in the Public Medical Central, published August 2019. The number of kids abusing prescription drugs is going up very quickly, and we need to stop that. But people misusing drugs is bad, but even when you're using them when they are prescribed to you, it can be bad too. Research shows that people, and kids especially, that have used prescription drugs have different neurological changes than what's normally seen in adults. And that came from Deborah Levine, who graduated Harvard University with a PhD in chemistry, writing in Emergency Pediatrics, published June 2018. And there's many different effects to using prescription drugs, even when you're using them illicitly. In some cases, people had learning or judgment impairs, and some had depression, and even in severe cases, some died. That came from Jenna McCauley, who graduated from the Medical University of South Carolina, writing in the Child and Adolescent Mental Health book, published December 2021. So now that I've gone over some of the numbers and cases, I will talk about how we can fix it. And a quick solution would just be making it harder to actually get the prescription drugs. And to do that, we would have to change the process in which the people go and get the drugs. So from educating people to doing thorough background checks, making sure that the people getting them actually need them and won't just turn around and give them to somebody else for some money. So first I talked about the misuse of drugs in teens, and second I went over how we can fix that. But the FDA should have stricter regulations on prescription drugs. In 2014, the use of drugs was at an all-time high at 655,000 people, and we need to change that. It's going to be hard, but if we work together, we can change.